La suite de l'histoire de Grøh. Et on verra si je fais un autre personnage, enfin si je fais deux autres personnages après ou qu'un seul. Parce qu'il est déjà tard, je voudrais pas m'arrêter trop tard.
In a matter of days, there have been floods, landslides, earthquakes, forest fires, and now merchants assailed by bandits. It's a perfect storm of trouble. You really were born under an unlucky star. What should we do? We're on a mission. Should we simply move on?
Scum who prey on the weak are simply that. But they are not mindless outsiders. They're beyond our jurisdiction. Still, I assume no matter what I say, you will still try to help, no? If so, let us make it quick.
You wish to use me as an excuse? How unfair.
Scarlet Flea! Scarlet Flea! Damn you! Fight! Take this! Well, what now?
Essayer de me contrer, j'ai rêvé.
Thank you so much for your help. Take this as thanks.
We need no thanks. Just go.
Certainly.
We have wasted enough time. Let us move on.
Wait. Before we proceed, I must clear something up.
What is it?
When I fought you, something bothered me. And seeing you fight those bandits confirmed my suspicions. Your arm. What are you hiding?
Ah, je leur révéler la vérité. Pas de confiance entre amis. Curtis sentait que quelque chose n'allait pas chez Grøh. Dans le combat, son ami semblait faire étrangement attention à son bras gauche, comme s'il le faisait souffrir. Cependant, quand Curtis posa la question à son camarade, Grøh refusa de lui dire quoi que ce soit.
I heard that Azwel saved you. What did he do to you?
He simply healed my arm. You know how skilled he is with such things.
Indeed. However, is there not more to it than that? You're either trying to protect your arm or you fear something about it. Azwel created that armor too, did he not?
He did. It is simply that my arm still hurts from the Azure Knight. There is nothing to fear.
This is my opinion and nothing more, but I can tell you because I trust you. Azwel is as qualified to number among the 12 as you and I, but he is dangerous. Joining the 12 requires the approval of more than half its members. You and I were both recommended by the Masters before being approved. It was the same with Azwel, but he has no loyalty to the organization. Of course, the organization has its factions. There are radicals such as you who wish to exterminate outsiders above all else. And there is the old guard who consider coexistence an option. Still, all are loyal to the organization. All except Azwel. He acts with his own motives, and I believe it is only a matter of time before he revolts.
Knowing him, it is certainly possible.
Azwel seems to have taken an interest in you. If he is using you to fulfill some purpose, he could have done something to your arm.
Indeed. Even if that is so, what reason would there be to give me such abominable power? Do not worry yourself. I have no recollection of him doing anything untoward.
Justement, t'as pas le souvenir.
Is that the
On parle de
absolute
recollection de ses
truth?
souvenirs.
Ever have you been cursed with bad luck and the propensity to get mixed up in trouble?
Si
I'm
quelque chose a pu lui
concerned.
arriver.
That is all.
Do not be. It is the truth.
I see. Then I am relieved.
La sous-division du culte. Les deux guerriers arrivèrent finalement à la sous-division du culte. Ils espionnèrent les préparatifs d'une cérémonie. Décidant que l'occasion était parfaite pour frapper, Grøh et Curtis attaquèrent. On va combattre Astaroth dans un endroit comme ça.
Souls are being sacrificed to obtain the power of an evil god. These fiends have lost their humanity and become outsiders.
Who the hell are you? You dare to interfere with Kunpeku's plans?
I waste not my breath on outsiders. Die.
No! Bring out the knight! Hurry!
What?
Ah oui, d'accord, les chevaliers c'est eux, c'est pas Nightmare qui est
What
là.
on earth? Behold our ultimate creation, an undead soldier born of necromancy. It took countless sacrifices, but the Soul Edge fragment finally granted us success.
Soul Edge fragment. The cursed sword.
Ah, ils sont pas comme ça en vitesse, ça va être compliqué. Comment je l'ai éclaté? J'avais pas vu ça choc. On dirait une arène de Soul Calibur 2. Ça ressemble à l'arène d'Astaroth dans Soul Calibur 2. Il y a quelques petits airs. Même si c'est pas du tout ça. Mais c'était aussi dans une grotte. Une espèce de gaz vert.
A mere mortal cannot expect to win. You may as well lie down and die. All who dare mock us shall be destroyed!
Le soldat mort-vivant, créé par le culte, était d'une puissance hors du commun, et Grøh se retrouva rapidement acculé. Il était temps pour lui d'utiliser son dernier atout. Après tout, il n'avait plus d'autre choix.
Well, they certainly kept this ace up their sleeve. How much bad luck can one person have?
So, the fragment grants enormous power.
The priest has it.
Your efforts are in vain. This is no mere fragment of steel. Even if you take it from me, you cannot destroy it.
On va Soul Calibur pour les
Our undead
détruire.
soldier shall hunt you down and slay you wherever you may be.
Unleash your power. Kill those who defy you. Claim their souls.
The evil power they wield lies in my arm too. If I unleashed it, I should be able to defeat that creature. But then Curtis would learn the truth.
Grøh! Get your head out of the clouds!
No!
Curtis! Sorry you had to do that.
It is but a scratch. I am fine. And I was to be but an observer.
I need not hesitate. Without power, all is lost. The weak cannot protect anything. They are but rabbits to a tiger.
Enough! You outsiders shall no longer do as you please. I shall do what I must to protect, to live. I shall harness this power to its fullest!
Le mode énervé.
Battle 1. Fight! Take it!
Il est énervé, le squelette.
Time for a test. Battle 2. Fight! Take it! Scarlet Flame!
Aïe.
You will be erased.
Ah, dommage, je l'ai raté.
I shall not concede.
Pas vrai.
Battle 3. Fight! Take it! You cannot resist. Take this! Descend to the Kingslayer. Scarlet Flame! Well, what now?
Bien.
Impossible! Oh, beautiful creation!
Die, outsiders!
Ah!
That appears to be the last of them.
But this is not the end, is it?
Le combat fratricide. Un conflit inévitable. Grâce à la puissance de son bras gauche, Grøh réussit à survivre. Cependant, Curtis connaissait désormais son secret. Voyant que la puissance contenue dans le bras de son camarade était tout sauf humaine, Curtis demanda immédiatement des explications à Grøh.
I suspected something all along. But when I pressed you, you tried to reassure me all was well. And I was in denial. I prayed it was not so. Answer me. Is this Azwel's doing?
I know not. But he told me that I was cursed the moment the Azure Knight wounded me. A dark power seethes deep down inside me, making me crave flesh and blood. If I lose control, it will consume me.
Without your power, we would have been done for. Some within the organization would recognize the value in having someone with the power of the enemy. However, to me, your power is that of the cursed sword. The organization must not allow it.
But with this power, we could eradicate more outsiders than ever.
You truly believe you can remain in the organization?
It is the most efficient means of exterminating outsiders. No question.
I see. In that case, you leave me no choice.
Ah oui,
How about you?
l'affrontement.
This place shall be your grave!
Forcément.
Battle 1. Fight!
Il a des téléportations. J'ai réussi à tomber moi aussi.
Battle 2. Fight! Take this! Grøh, you're weak!
Bien joué. Ça, il a une sorte de téléportation. Même plus qu'une sorte. Ça a l'air pété ça comme coup.
Why do you not kill me?
I never intended to do such a thing.
Do you really expect me to accept you in that power? It would be a betrayal of our organization.
I know. Once all outsiders are eliminated, I shall end my life to pay for my sins. That is why I need you to watch over me.
I should have expected as much from someone so unlucky. Your troubles know no bounds. Very well, you win. However, we are both betraying the organization now. When you pay for your sins, I shall too.
You need not accompany me.
Enough. Now, about that fragment of the Wicked Sword, you...
A throwing knife? Who did this?
Évidemment, le sorcier douteux.
Grøh, all witnesses must be disposed of. Even if that witness is an old friend alongside whom you have fought so gallantly.
Azwel!
Fallait que le sorcier douteux sorte de nulle part. Le début de la tragédie. Azwel apparut soudainement et mit Curtis au sol. Le traître voulait sans doute s'emparer du fragment de l'épée maudite qu'ils avaient dérobé au culte. Cependant, il semblait avoir également un autre objectif.
I shall be taking this fragment. Neither of you know its value.
Damn you!
See this fragment? This is how you use it.
What are you doing, Curtis?
Il va le mettre dans son bras.
Let us see what happens when a fragment of the cursed sword is embedded within an able, ranking member of the Azwel
Il va
organization.
vouloir s'entretuer.
Such an intellectually stimulating subject, don't you think?
I will not allow this! Huh?
As a researcher, I couldn't possibly stand a chance against one from the punitive force. Or so you thought. However, by harnessing the energy from the cursed and spirit swords fitted into this glove, I am able to battle you both! Incidentally, it was I who manipulated the resonating wave energy to create that throwing blade.
No! How could this be? Curtis!
The corruption has begun. The stage is set for more of your sublime drama. Now, my dear Grøh, what will you do? Your beloved friend is turning into a loathsome outsider.
Grøh! Hesitate not! Damn you!
Ah, il a complètement cédé. Hein. C'était fumé que ça allait arriver.
Battle 1. Fight! Take it!
Là, ça, je peux toujours me balancer hors du terrain. C'est amusant.
Fight! Take it! You cannot resist. Destruction of Logres! You will be erased. It ends here. Chevalier, atone for the
in weakness.
Ah, j'aurais vu son finish comme ça.
Battle 3. Fight. Take this. Time for attack. Well, what now?
Il était pas très énervé. Hein. Il était...
Curtis, awaken from this madness.
He has utterly succumbed to the beast within. Such a shame he'll not be joining us.
Curtis, get a hold of yourself. Damn.
Sorry, but it seems you're on your own.
Don't you worry. All will be fine.
All will be fine. You really are a simple man, Grøh.
Thank you for all you have done for me. I shall take care of the rest.
Yes, I believe you can.
Ouais, ça va être autour du sorcier. C'est plus un sorcier qu'un chercheur. Hein. Colère glaciale. Grøh fut forcé d'affronter son ami transformé. Il s'agissait peut-être d'une punition pour ses crimes. Cela devait-il se terminer ainsi? Colère commençait à gronder au fond de son cœur. Putain, lui, il a une vraie quête principale.
Oh, dear me.
Un vrai mode
Another
histoire.
precious life lost.
Un peu long,
But a
c'est bien.
monster that has lost all reason has no worth. Oh my, what a wonderful expression! The struggle between sorrow and hatred is simply sublime. Now, let that sorrow and hatred fill your heart. Come at me.
I shall kill you! Battle 1. Fight! Take this!
Elle est stylée, ça fait. Qu'est-ce que c'est que cette arme?
Will be erased.
On dirait qu'il a toutes les armes en même temps. Oui, il a dit qu'il contrôlait les deux épées, avec l'énergie des deux épées avec ses gants. Il a l'air pété le mage. Sorcier mort.
Will be erased.
Ah, il est énervé.
Miscalculation. Fight.
Je m'étonnerais que cette arme-là on puisse la jouer parce qu'elle a l'air un peu trop cassée. Alors qu'on peut la jouer, c'est elle doit être compliquée. C'est l'obtenir. La puissance intérieure. D'accord, j'ai fait une charge super 20 reprises. Très bien. C'est qui tombe. Je peux m'en plaindre. Au contraire.
Wonderful! Though driven by hatred and sorrow, you could resist your destructive impulses. Such a magnificent sight to see. However, I am spent. I could not possibly take any more of this drama. A serious wound would spoil the fun of leaving the organization.
What do you mean, the fun?
Pursue me. Allow the desire for revenge to permeate your being, but do not lose your senses. I have been moved by your story, and shall never forget it.
An earthquake? No, this must be.
This place will soon be reduced to rubble. Perhaps we will meet again, should you live. I would like that. Farewell!
Wait! Damn these infernal fiends!
Grøh managed to escape from the crumbling temple, but his friend's corpse was lost in the rubble, never to be found. Grøh returned to the organization to report everything that had transpired with Azwel. Waiting for him was the news of Orzel's death upon Azwel's defection, as well as a new mission. Azwel had double-crossed the organization in the hope of unleashing the evil seed again to save humanity. Or so he claimed. Grøh's new mission was to kill the outsider Azwel before that could happen.
I shall never forgive you. Your intentions matter not. You took my friend from me. Mark my words. You shall pay.
C'est intéressant.
The names of the warriors whose fates were bound to the two swords have been etched into the very fibers of history.
Des souvenirs ravivés. Ah, donc lui, il a des trucs supplémentaires. Suivant les ordres urgents de l'organisation Azwel, Grøh amène Kilik et Xianghua, là où se trouve Nightmare. Ah, donc ça, c'est ce qu'on a vu dans la quête principale, enfin, dans l'histoire principale. Ayant rempli ses devoirs, Grøh doit repartir en mission pour vaincre Azwel sans tarder. Pardon. Il traverse la hâte la forêt de Strangeberg. Oh, Strangeberg. Mais quelque chose le tourmente encore. Mitsurugi, il avait sa transcendance, nous on a les quêtes annexes.
I still find it hard to believe, even knowing the Lady of the Lake's prophecy. The old me would have never left them to dispose of the Azure Knight, the source of all evil. Nor would the old me have had any concern for that man with an nunchaku. He should have been somewhere around here. Huh? What is that?
Did that man defeat Astaroth? I did not think a mortal was capable of such. But how did he survive the ground collapsing? I must investigate. Ah, what's that? Clothing? At the bottom of the fissure? Well, well, it really is the man with the nunchaku. The one who defeated Astaroth. I'll not tolerate them getting in our way any more than they already have. Find them and kill them.
You shall owe me for this killing.
C'est bien, là, on est après l'histoire principale.
You cannot resist.
les hommes lézards sont jouables. Ah ça y est, on voit la peau. On n'avait pas encore vu les peaux. Et dans l'autre sens. Voilà.
The man with the nunchaku must have fallen into the underground river from here. Luckily, the flow of the water here is sluggish. If he washed up near the surface, he will likely have been noticed. With any luck, he may already be receiving aid. If only Curtis had been so lucky. His body was caught in that collapse. If the power of the outsiders was still in him, he may have come to, or even... I still have not given up on you. But right now, there is someone I must help, else he might head down a different path. Is this how you always felt, Curtis?
Grøh, now that you're in my unit, you can't just do whatever you feel like as you have until now. No matter the mission, we survive and we come back together. Got it? Congratulations. As of today, you are part of the 12, just like me. Ironically, this means we will likely work together less. Wait, but then who will look after you? We must plan. Come with me to see Orzal immediately. I should have expected as much from someone so unlucky. Your troubles know no bounds. Very well, you win. However, we are both betraying the organization now. When you pay for your sins, I shall too.
You need not accompany me.
Sorry, but it seems you're on your own.
Don't you worry. All will be fine.
All will be fine? You really are a simple man, Grøh.
Tout ça on l'a déjà vu.
Thank you for all you have done for me.
On vient de le voir même.
I shall take care of the rest.
Yes, I believe you can.
Even if you have fully transformed into an outsider, part of me wants to see you again. I wanted us to return together one last time to our frozen homeland. But such is life. I must endure until I avenge you. After that, I too shall. Well, first I must ensure a certain nuisance with luck even worse than mine is well attended to. The time is almost at hand. I shall be there soon.
C'était ça l'annexe. Et Azwel est un personnage jouable. Ah bon. D'accord. Je voudrais voir. Ah, il n'y a pas l'homme lézard de jouable, c'est dommage. J'ai combien de 2550 à peine. Ah oui, tu gagnes rien en fait. Parce que le point, à mon avis, doit être dans le mode aventure. On va commencer l'histoire d'Azwel. Rapport de la mission de surveillance d'Azwel 1. Ah, donc c'est vraiment un personnage jouable, ok.
Interim report on the Azwel surveillance mission.
Ça doit pas être si simple à
The
jouer vu
subject
qu'il
was
maîtrise
born
toutes
into a
les armes.
family of doctors who conducted research on plagues. As well as modern medicine, he pursues knowledge in numerous other fields. including history, martial arts, fine arts, literature, and human culture. His broad knowledge and intellectual pursuits gained him entry into the organization. He contributes greatly to our group, including his research on ecological theory and artifacts, particularly those who've lost their humanity. In recognition of his deeds, he was rewarded with a seat among the 12, the organization's supreme decision-making body. Currently, the subject is assigned to our branch in Northern Europe, researching the evil seed phenomenon, which occurred yesterday. This ends the report. The following document contains an interaction with the subject.
I have a hypothesis. I believe the evil seed was caused by what is known as the Cursed Sword, the yin to the yang of the Spirit Sword, the symbol of the Azwel organization. The fragment of the Cursed Sword, gathered by intelligence, emitted a wavelength similar to the one observed from that pillar of light. Furthermore, those filthy miscreants who deplore the human race emit the same wavelength as the Cursed Sword. In other words, individual variations aside, the evil seed steals the minds of those with the same wavelength, turning them into fiends. This sword dares to populate the world with fiends who threaten my beloved human race. Disgraceful, isn't it?
It is.
Still, that abominable evil seed has sparked an idea in my mind. But let's leave that aside for the moment. In regards to the cause of the evil seed, if my hypothesis is correct, then it lies with the one who wields the Cursed Sword, the Azure Knight.
Ils ont réussi à placer le thème du jeu. Rapport 2. D'après mes observations, les hypothèses à propos du sujet semblent fondées. Nightmare, le chevalier d'Azur, est un chef cruel. Notre principale priorité devrait être son élimination.
That ends the report. The following document contains an interaction with the subject.
At long last, it is complete! I've created a prototype of a device that will be the key to freeing the human race from its shackles!
That glove, you mean?
This is no mere glove. Fitted with replicated fragments of the Spirit Sword and the Cursed Sword, it utilizes their wavelengths to unleash a power capable of annihilating the fiends!
But...
Fear not. As I stated, I'm using but replicas of fragments from the Cursed and Spirit Swords. I have not violated the organization's cause as espoused by the oath. Death to outsiders, they who reject humanity, and to those who would wreak havoc with their power. On to the testing! First, let's go outside and see what this device can do. There's no cause for alarm. That filth is an outsider I captured for this very purpose. Let the experience begin.
Je sais pas quoi m'attendre en termes de jeu.
Battle 1. Fight! Chaos! For the human race! Let's take the stage together! For the human race!
Il a l'air violent à jouer.
Battle 2. Fight! Here I go!
Ça, il manie un peu toutes les armes.
Can you stand the test? KO!
ça chope en fait. Ok, l'espèce de bouclier. Précision mortelle. J'ai aussi 10 coups fatals. Très bien. Stylé la chope. Il y a un côté très épique.
Excellently done. Everything seems to have worked perfectly. However, more power is needed to produce the key.
What is this key?
Why, it's the key to my plan to save the human race, of course. In time, this glove will produce it. But, alas, that moment isn't now. I need to find a way to increase its output. Ideally, I would create a wavelength close to that of the evil seed. But using fiends like those we encountered does not generate enough power. But no matter. We can worry about the methods later. That aside, I think it's time you knew about my plan to save humanity. It has no doubt been on your mind, correct?
Rapport numéro 3. Le sujet n'a pas simplement créé une réplique de l'épée maudite, il a également capturé un élément extérieur afin de pratiquer de sombres expériences dessus. Je demande donc l'autorisation de mettre fin à tout ceci en continuant à surveiller prudemment les actions du sujet.
In the process, let's commence the field test and rid ourselves of some filth. We shall go investigate the dimensional rift, the astral fissure that was discovered.
Fissure astrale, rien que ça.
According to the report, the astral fissure produces fiends similar to the ones we all know and despise, but that are even stronger. If I just sit around here twiddling my thumbs, our precious human brethren in the surrounding area may be transformed into filthy fiends. Onward to the astral fissure, to investigate and to exterminate. A stronger wavelength. This is most promising.
Par contre, les gens qui gueulent dehors, ça c'est pas agréable. Rapport 4. J'ai accompagné le sujet jusqu'à l'emplacement d'une fissure astrale. Nous avons été attaqués en chemin par des brigands qui disaient contrôler la région. Le sujet s'en débarrassa d'une manière des plus extrêmes.
If your maggots want to pass through here in one piece, give us everything you got. Well, what's that?
Though their low intelligence concerns me, they still deserve love. I shall accept the love they have to give.
Il a l'air tellement pété à jouer quand tu le maîtrises.
I'm honored to share the stage with you.
Oh, bien montré. Enfin, il a bloqué. Non mais ce coup circulaire là. Calibur Kenzo.
Ah, forgive us! What you trying to
Si
do?
tu peux le
You're
placer, tu
crazy
peux
is what you
tellement
are!
infiniser l'ennemi.
Oh dear, why is your tail between your legs all of a sudden? Well, I do love that look of fear in your eyes. Your bluster and limited vocabulary was so precious.
But please, it's as you said. Forgive me. I'll do anything.
Will you now? In that case, how about you all fight each other to the death right now? The victor goes free.
Huh?
You refuse, you die. So take up your weapons and use them to kill your beloved friends. Your life depends on it.
Ah!
Effectivement, de manière très extrême, comme le disait l'intitulé.
I did it! I did it!
Wonderful! Marvelous! What a splendid, drama-filled performance!
Well?
First, illuminate me. What were the names of those you just fought and your relation to them? Don't test my patience.
The one collapsed right there is John. Known him since our group started.
Oh my! And who's that over there?
He's me younger brother, and I...
Such a fine expression! Finally, you realize what you have done! Do continue and be quick about it. Oh, what is the matter? Tell me how you feel! Lament to me!
C'est un malade le sorcier.
Are you done? Well, fair enough. You put on a spectacular performance, so it would be unkind of me to be angry. Why so furious? Do not misunderstand my intentions. I adore the human race. Indeed, to me, humans are worthy of love like no other. The way they are always so delicately balanced between joy and despair, love and hate, reason and emotion. It gives me the strength to forge on. And so, I must give them my all in return. Be a shining ray of light that saves them. Let's proceed. If my estimates are correct, the astral fissure is the foundation of that shining ray of light.
Un sacré illuminé. Port numéro 5. Le sujet prévoit d'utiliser la fissure astrale. Bien que les vérifications n'aient pas encore été faites, nombre croissant de proscrits dans les environs m'alarme. Je préconise la clôture rapide de la faille et l'interdiction de toute utilisation sous peine de lourdes sanctions. Une fois les plans du sujet révélés, nul doute que son exécution devra être menée promptement. Et ça mène en Chine. Ça c'était la
So
Chine.
this is the astral fissure? Glorious! Que grande! Yes, yes. Its wavelength and output seem to match the evil seeds. I can safely conjecture that this is the cause of the increased filth in the area. While I do need to consider their extermination, for now I'll try to enhance my device. Well, it goes without saying that the astral fissure would be filled with powerful waves. This explains the filth appearing. How deplorable. It enrages me to think that such abominations could breathe the same air.
Battle 1. Fight!
What a marvelous invitation! For the human race! Sacrifice! You will not escape!
Ah, bien joué. Il est en train de l'intimider.
Can you stand the test? Accept this from me! My love! You passed. Here I go! Wonder why I chose not to seize them? Naturally, I wish to see all fiends destroyed, along with any monsters who pose a threat to the human race. What annoys me most is that they dare resemble my beloved humans. Such blasphemy. My experiments and observations on the filth have concluded. All that remains is to eradicate them. Now, it's time to enhance the device. Oh my! Do you see? Do you see? The fragment's waves and its output have increased! What's more, the astral fissure is gone! Is this assimilation? Absorption? Interesting. This is a remarkable discovery. With this, my plan can proceed! What? The fragment.
Ça fait trop d'énergie, j'imagine, pour le fragment. Ah,
The
oui.
replica must have been too weak to handle the increase in power. So, it has to be the genuine article or nothing.
Rapport numéro 6. Rapport de fin. Le sujet tente secrètement de mettre la main sur le fragment de l'épée maudite récupéré par notre réseau d'espionnage, ainsi que sur le fragment de l'épée sacrée possédé par notre groupe depuis longtemps. Il doit dérober les deux fragments afin de mener son plan à bien. Les vols auront lieu à midi dans 2 jours. Nous nous débarrasserons de lui à ce moment-là.
The organization must be on high alert by now. They've been fooled by your false reports, and they worship the replica spirit sword fragment. Even though the 2 fragments have been recovered.
To think we could be controlled like puppets.
My, what a pleasure this is! The leader of intelligence himself coming to say goodbye.
Ah, c'est là qu'il va le
You
tuer,
got here quicker than I
comme on l'a appris dans la quête
anticipated.
de Grøh.
Well done.
Ah, dans
Why have
l'histoire
you
de Grøh, c'est
betrayed
pas
the
des quêtes.
organization? Huh?
C'est des mots d'histoire.
What have you done?
Him? Well, I realized I was being observed, but when I asked him to stop, he refused. So I did what needed to be done. Fret not. His life is not in danger. While my plan for saving humanity is important, I do not take pleasure in killing a beloved human. Regardless, you really didn't suspect a thing, did you? Were you not even slightly suspicious about only receiving written reports from your observer?
An evil apostate such as you could never save the human race.
Your words cut me deep. I have a vision, a plan to save humanity, which I'm attempting to put into effect.
Have you gone mad?
Let me speak frankly. The evil seed was imperfect, for it was released merely as a result of the cursed sword. But by combining the powers of the spirit sword and the cursed sword, the evil seed can achieve perfection. When that happens, the world will be rid of fiends, elevating humanity to its rightful place and freeing them from their twisted fate.
So that is why you needed a fragment of the spirit sword.
Precisely. My research has laid the foundation for the model to produce a perfect evil seed. The ultimate seed. I no longer require the organization. I sympathize with your cause, and I have learned much about the spirit and cursed swords. But it is that cause which shackles me. My research has concluded, And with my plan to save humanity complete, you have all become shackles about my legs.
I can see there is no reasoning with you. You leave me no choice but to slay you, here and now.
Do you think you can? You may be Grøh's swordmaster, but you can't expect to defeat me. As thanks for your coming here personally, allow me to show you what happens when you combine the spirit and cursed swords.
Battle 1. Fight!
Go ahead!
Il est en train de m'infinir, tout va bien.
Can you stand the test?
Quoi? Ah, il m'a bien eu.
Battle 2. Fight!
Can you stand the test?
Heureusement que ce coup est pété.
Battle 3. Fight!
Go ahead!
Battle 4. Fight!
Can you stand the test?
Where did you obtain such power?
C'était serré.
You can still stand? I suppose I should have expected no less from one of the 12.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Finally, some backup. Kindly take care of this. I was careless to assume you were the only betrayer.
How dare you oppose Lord Azwel?
Miserable swine!
Let's leave it at that.
Yes, Master.